Good morning. Continuing with the chapter Rational and Irrational Numbers. Today we will study rationalization of surds, means converting irrational numbers to rational number. So, first of all, we should know what is rationalizing factor. Suppose we are given with an irrational number root 3. Now, if we have to rationalize it, we have to multiply by a number so that we will get a rational number. So here it is root 3. If we multiply it by this root 3, then this root 3 will be known as rationalizing factor. On multiplying root 3 into root 3, we will get 3, which is a rational number. So we say the rationalizing factor of root 3 is root 3. If we have to find out the rationalizing factor of 2 plus root 3, as 2 plus root 3 is an irrational number. So what we will do? We will multiply it by its conjugate. What is a conjugate? We just change this sign. Here it is plus, we'll change the sign as minus. If it is minus, then we will change it as plus. This is known as conjugate. So to convert this 2 plus root 3 into a rational number, we have to multiply it by a rationalizing factor. So for 2 plus root 3, this 2 minus root 3 is a rationalizing factor. And for 2 minus root 3, 2 plus root 3 is a rationalizing factor. It means 2 minus root 3 is a conjugate of 2 plus root 3 and 2 plus root 3 is a conjugate of 2 minus root 3. On multiplying, we will use the property a plus b and a minus b. It is a square minus b square. So 2 square is 4 and root 3 square is 3. A square minus b square. So 2 square 4 minus 3. We will get 1, which is a rational number. So we got the rationalizing factor. For 2 root 3, how can we rationalize it? Here 2 is a rational number. Root 3 is irrational. On multiplication, we get 2 root 3 is irrational. So if we multiply this 2 root 3 by this root 3, we will get 2 root 3 into root 3, 3. 2 into 3, 6. So this root 3 is the rationalizing factor of 2 root 3. So the way we multiply to get a rational number for 2 root 3 is we will multiply it by root 3. We can't put our irrational number in denominator. You have to always rationalize the denominator. To rationalize the denominator, what can we do? If we are given with 1 upon 2 root 3, we will multiply numerator and denominator by the rationalizing factor. Here 2 root 3, the rationalizing factor of 2 root 3 is root 3. So we will multiply numerator as well as the denominator by root 3. So 1 into root 3 will give root 3. 2 root 3 into root 3 will give 2 into 3, that is 6. We will get here root 3 upon 6. And we have rationalized the denominator. Taking one more example, 5 upon 3 root 6. Here, to rationalize the denominator, we will multiply the numerator as well as the denominator by its rationalizing factor. So the rationalizing factor of this 3 root 6 is root 6. So we multiply numerator as well as the denominator by root 6. We will get 5 into root 6, 5 root 6, and 3 root 6 into root 6, 3 into 6 means 18. Answer is 5 root 6 upon 18. If the denominator is given in the form of 3 minus root 2, suppose question is to rationalize the denominator and we are given with 1 upon 3 minus root 2. To rationalize it, we have to multiply it by its rationalizing factor. The rationalizing factor of 3 minus root 2 is 3 plus root 2. So we will multiply numerator as well as the denominator by its rationalizing factor, or here we can say conjugate. So on multiplying, we will get 3 plus root 2 upon 3 plus root 2. Numerator, we will get 1 into 3 plus root 2 is 3 plus root 2. In the denominator, 3 minus root 2 into 3 plus root 2, we will use the identity a square minus b square. This will give 3 square minus root 2 square, means 9 minus 2, which is 7. So the answer is 3 plus root 2 upon 7. Taking one more example, rationalize the denominator for 3 upon root 5 plus root 2. Very easy. Rationalizing factor of the denominator, root 5 minus root 2. So we will multiply the numerator as well as the denominator by root 5 minus root 2. We will get 3 into root 5 minus root 2 upon, in the denominator we will use the property a plus b into a minus b. We will get a square minus b square, root 5 square minus root 2 square, which is 5 minus 2 means 3. Reducing to the simplest form, we can cancel 3 and 3. We will get root 5 minus root 2 as answer. Now, how to find the least rationalizing factor? If we see root 125, so in the simplest way one can say, if you multiply root 125 by root 125, we will get 125. Yeah, it is correct. But to find the least rationalizing factor, and we have to always find the least rationalizing factor. We will never do like this, root 125 rationalizing factor will be root 125. No, this is wrong. We have to always work for the least one. So, First of all, we have to convert it as find the factors. Root 125 can be written as under root of 5 into 5 into 5. Out of these two 5, 1 5 will come out and will become 5 root 5. Now find the rationalizing factor. The rationalizing factor of 5 root 5. If we multiply this 5 root 5 by this root 5, we will get the answer, a rational number, because 5 into root 5 into root 5 is 5 into 5, which is 25, which is a rational number. So the least rationalizing factor, or we can say the rationalizing factor of this 5 root 5 is root 5. So the least rationalizing factor of root 125 is root 5. And do remember, once again I am saying, always we have to find out the least rationalizing factor, whether it is given or not. We have to find out the least rationalizing factor. Thank you. Now we will solve few questions.